United Airlines operations are back to normal tonight following a midday nationwide ground stoppage because of an equipment failure. This is a live look out at San Francisco International, one of the hubs for United, and that is where we find KTVU's Tom Vagar with more on the story. Tom?
Well, take a look. You can see that things are pretty much back to normal here right now, but earlier it was quite a different thing. And whether it was a single computer keystroke or a confused scheduling program or a microchip that melted down, United, a giant legacy airline, called it quits for a short while. At about 10:38 Tuesday morning, United Airlines conducted a system-wide, nationwide ground stop of its planes. The issue revolved around a malfunctioning computer system that degraded the ability of departing aircraft to communicate with United Airlines dispatchers. The ability of dispatchers to communicate with aircraft at the gate, getting ready to depart, or on the tarmac is critical to exchange information necessary to keep the entire system moving system-wide. At San Francisco Airport alone, that caused 1 cancellation and 51 delays, 300 United delays nationwide. Though the ground stop lasted less than a half hour, it caused a lot of confusion.
Just a flash that just came across the news that United had a shutdown because they had a glitch on all their flights. And so they said that they were grounding all flights, but then it appears that they've lifted that now.
It hasn't affected us yet.
But you're concerned about it?
Yeah, of course. Well, because we've got 5 more flights to go while we're in America.
After the Southwest Airlines December multi-day meltdown that canceled almost 17,000 flights, overall airline performance has been challenging to airlines and passengers. As demand for more flights grow, ever-increasing extreme weather, a lack of pilots and other personnel, as well as a lack of air traffic controllers, spells trouble in the future for passengers' time and their pocketbooks.
When things like this happen, it's like, what do you do? What can we do about this? Who do we call? Who do we talk to?
In fact, 2 former FAA administrators told Forbes that cancellations and delays could become the new normal in the industry, even though Uncle Sam ponied up more than $62 billion to keep them afloat during the pandemic.
My concern would more be just the amount of cost that's involved with it and having enough planes and everybody ready to go basically to take everyone everywhere, especially with the holidays coming up.
Things happen, but we got to get better. We got to get better, not go backwards. We got to get better and move forward.
And consider this, the ultra-busy Thanksgiving travel week is just 10 weeks away, followed immediately thereafter by the Christmas holiday heavy-duty traffic season. A lot of work to do. Tom Vagar, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
I mean, Tom, you mentioned the holidays. Is there really still a concern here about the FAA and the staffing shortages in those air traffic control centers as we approach Thanksgiving and beyond?
Some airlines even talked about cutting their schedules so that they would make sure they had enough people to fly the airplanes that they do have. Now, the problem is if they oversell those flights, then there's going to be a real problem. The whole system just has been slow in responding to the whole pandemic thing, and a lot of it was they didn't really do what they were supposed to do with the money, and as a result, we're paying for it now because we want to travel again. We were cooped up for a couple of years, and they have a lot of work to do, and whether or not they're going to make it to the holidays is anybody's guess.
And like you said, they're on the clock 10 weeks away from Thanksgiving. Tom Vagar, live tonight at SFO. Tom, thank you.